Tonight, a News Channel 3 I-Team investigation that's 8 months in the making. We are learning that Mavcon Construction, they're the development company responsible for several projects in downtown Kalamazoo, including the new Metropolitan Center, is being fined by the state.
The Occupational Safety and Health Administration says Mavcon did not properly remediate or document toxic and known cancer-causing substances inside the Metro Center. News Channel 3's Jared Worksma joining us live outside the Metro Center with the results of this in-depth investigation. Jared, what does this mean for people who worked on and live in the Metro Center?
Well, Kate, Myosha only deals with work-related hazards, so there's nothing in this report about hazards to tenants inside the Metro Center. The real concern here is coming from contractors. Now, Myosha says that while the Metro Center, which is these 4 buildings right behind us here, going from this PNC Bank marquee all the way down to our right at this Subway restaurant, while this was being redeveloped, Mavcon Construction did not appropriately warn contractors of possible toxic exposure. We spoke with the family that actually sparked this investigation, and they claim that they are paying the price for that oversight.
This report obtained through the Freedom of Information Act shows Myosha investigated concerns from multiple contractors and even a business inside the Metro Center of lead-based paint, asbestos, and mold.
I had multiple guys that were off work for periods of time, and we thought it was just a flu bug going around.
Mike Schwartz of Schwartz HVAC says the string of illness started just after he, his son, and his crew began work at the Metro Center.
They'd come back and then they'd get sick again.
He says he brought his concerns to Mavcon.
As we started questioning, the job site conditions and talking about it, we got sent cease and desist letters.
When did your relationship with Mavcon break off?
Roughly about June or July of 2012.
Mavcon representatives declined an on-camera interview, but told us Schwartz HVAC has been a pain in our side, kicking up allegations to the point that we are now filing suit against the Schwartzes for business defamation. But the Schwartzes are not backing down.
We were in areas that weren't ventilated. We were in areas that were supposed to be clean that weren't.
Michigan doesn't have laws regarding mold, so Myosha referred that matter to the Department of Community Health. Myosha's investigation did find lead, cadmium, and asbestos, initially resulting in 2 serious violations, one for inadequately supervising asbestos work, the second for improper disposal of asbestos materials, totaling $2,500 in fines. However, after an appeal by Mavcon, Myosha ended up dropping the fines, saying workers were only exposed to a small amount of hazardous material, but the violations stood.
Knowing that it was there, all of us would have had respirators on.
They did not warn you that you were getting into areas where these chemicals exist. Is that true?
Yes, they did not let us know.
This second notification of penalty, issued January 10th of this year, addresses exactly that. It says Mavcon failed to warn contractors of the existence of asbestos materials or tell them how to protect themselves against it. Another serious violation. Mavcon has appealed this violation as well, saying it's a minor issue, but we won't comment further on an open case.
It's been pretty rough.
Marla Schwartz says her family has been battling with Mavcon for nearly a year, telling anyone who will listen what is happening to them.
Watching my husband and my son and myself become sick, not understand why.
Any idea what your medical bills are up to at this point?
Thousands of dollars.
And the family's health concerns since working at the Metro Center are well documented. These records from U of M show that Mike Schwartz Sr.'s esophagus is closing. The report says it's not clear what triggers the condition, but doctors suspect it's from exposure to some type of allergen. Records from Borges, MSU, and various urgent care clinics show treatment for chronic and severe upper respiratory illnesses for all 3 family members.
All right, now the Schwartzes have retained an attorney. He says that they are going to be filing suit against Mavcon for both their current and their future health concerns as soon as they are ready. As for Mavcon, once again, they have appealed that most recent violation from Myosha. As soon as a decision is made on that, we will be sure to let you know. But for now, we're live in downtown Kalamazoo. I'm Jared Worksma, News Channel 3.